What if I told you there's a base that offers you a hard to offline and easily defendable online raid design? If you want to fall asleep calmly after a day of beaming kids hiding your well-deserved loot, fear no more. The Bloodmoon is here. A cost-efficient China wall compound-based design with 360-degree turret and peak coverage, making it extremely hard for grubs and raiders to navigate through. Wide gaps and fast accessible meta peaks, creating an unfair advantage while leaving no corner of your base unchecked. Up to 25 dedicated and tested turret slots, abusing the double chainlink meta, increasing the raid cost per turret by up to 5 HV rockets and making them impossible to get grubbed by compound bows. A spacious mountain roof for taking out helis with plenty of respawns and up to 4 SAM sites that don't get blocked off by windmills. And lastly, an absolutely beefy double-roofed core with 2 bunkers and tons of storage where raiders have to go through at least 2 HQM walls no matter which way they choose. The Bloodmoon is perfect for dedicated 3 to 6 man groups that came to stay. This base takes a minimum of 39 rockets to main loot and at least 69 rockets with both vending machine bunkers to raid without the turret. In a realistic scenario, the Bloodmoon easily becomes an 80 plus rockets raid. The total upgrade cost and safety you get is absolutely efficiently used, providing you with the best possible safety and experience for the perfect wipe. The Bloodmoon offers you 4 disconnectable TCs, which are connected to the widegaps and China wall. In case of a raid, you can disconnect the TCs of your base like so. Coming inside of our compound, we are greeted with 2 fenced turrets and a shootable airlock created through the gate. Spread around the entire China wall, you will find 8 modular rooms for your desired usage and jump ups to access the upper gate. Afterwards, you can take a look at our double chainlink meta turrets while navigating through our grub-proof China wall compound. If you do not wish to open that many chainlink doors yourself, you can always take the faster route throughout the shell. The China wall consists of a gate and large furnace module, so it is up to your liking which you choose on the 4 different sides. Coming inside our shell, you'll see garage door spam for better protection. And immediately afterwards, one of 8 hatched windowed peaks, giving you nasty angles throughout the compound while keeping your head safe from bullets. A ramp peak, coming in especially handy when someone is in front of the gate or breaching in. Inner peaks to defend the shell. And one of 2 bunkers blocking our core. To open the bunker, you need to destroy the wood triangle. Make sure to make it wood so it's not splashable from the outside. Same goes for bunker number 2. Our 2x2 core, offering you tons of storage with 10 large boxes, an extra battery and our main TC. Coming outside of our core, you will find a triangle hatch leading to a big modular room. You could use this as an open core for larger groups, as in this example. The room has 4 turrets to protect from top-down raids and 2 additional jump ups from the shell that also function as peaks. The spacious mountain roof has enough room for helis and scrappies, and also 2 vending machine bunkers that can be opened like so. Those white gap peaks are my favorite about the space and will give you a ton of angles to defend. Having 4 pillars with only 2 ways down gives you a 50-50 chance that raiders choose the wrong door. This peak can be used to check for people hiding on your China wall, but your gun will fall into the spikes, so it stays safe. And a little head glitch that will totally not be used for roof camping, right? One of 6 respawns our mountain roof has. 4 windmills, so you can have plenty of turrets. 4 SAM sites that have unobstructed vision, and 4 turrets. For our starter, start by placing 3 squares and please have an eye on the order regarding the ramp, as it can cause trouble if there's too many walls around. Afterwards, increase the height of the walls 1 more and place in a double door frame so you can seal fast. Congratulations, you have a base and the most stressful part is done. Afterwards, you can finish the loot room for the box placement. Don't forget to double the roof. And if you're smart, you place the door frame before the boxes. Place your workbench and sleeping bags. Add 3 furnaces. And you're done with your starter. Make sure the square is always wood so you can open your bunker. Hide it from enemies immediately by placing triangles outside. Afterwards you can start building your airlock. This door frame should be the other way around, not as shown. Place a wood triangle to destroy it later, or use a triangle hatch if you have the blueprint already. Put in your triangle hatch in this direction to create an extra airlock and place in your doors. The first door should not be a pay-to-win door or similar, so no one can look inside and see your bunker. Add some honeycomb and turn this wall into HQM, as you will not be able to reach it later. Same goes for the inner walls and triangles of your honeycomb, where they should be upgraded to metal immediately. Wrap up the rest with stone. And add a little twig jump up to finish phase 2. Remove your twig jump up and start by building the shell, which is symmetrical on all 4 sides. It is up to you if you want to build your shell in stone or use metal immediately. I always prefer using metal to avoid wasting resources. If you're done with the footprint of your shell, you can start building it according to the video. Slow down the footage on the bottom right to better see the details, and while you're at it, press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more high quality build videos. Also consider leaving a comment if you want to help me grow this channel. Once you are done with the shell, you can close it up as shown. Keep in mind that closing the shell is 2-side, not 4-side symmetrical. Place in your ladder hatches and continue with the jump ups and turret pods. Turn the triangles into HQM as well as soon as you can. Place a third roof layer above your core. Upgrade the honeycomb to metal. And then you can finish phase 3 by placing siren lights, embrasures, garage doors and doors. Next we're starting with the footprint of our honeycomb. Watch until it's done and then rewatch to avoid mistakes. Aim in the middle of the triangles. Select the square and jump up. And place the square at about the same height as the triangles. It may look difficult, but it's not very hard to do. Afterwards, build out 3 squares in a triangle and remove the rest. Then build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 triangles, followed by 2 squares and 2 triangles. 2 triangles, a square and 2 more triangles to close the footprint. Before you start getting to work on your footprint, decide how many large furnaces you want and change accordingly. Removing the squares ensures you can properly place the gate. If you want, you can replace them later, but they are not needed. Now we start building our actual China wall. Place an inwards opening gate and consider placing it rather too far on the outside than the inside, otherwise you will not be able to place the hatch for the jump up. A small gap between wall and gate won't hurt you that much. Keep in mind to bring enough stone before building the inside of the China wall. Otherwise, you might want to start with the TCs and only connect foundations to avoid decay. If you decide to not go on with building for a while after this phase, also connect the 2 triangles facing towards your door with door frames to the China wall, as shown in the tour. Otherwise, they will decay. After finishing one side, repeat the process on all 4 sides. Once you're done, you can place in your large furnaces. Now we build our outside TCs to avoid decay. It does not matter which side of the China wall you connect it to, as long as it's symmetrical on all 4 sides and fits into the area you built in. Do not use a full wall for the wall facing the China wall, or you will not be able to disconnect your outside TCs. Instead, use 2 half walls, as shown in the footage after. And there you go, phase 4 is complete and your compound ready to use. Start by upgrading all parts connected to your wide gap peaks to metal on all 4 sides. Place 2 half walls in the middle and continue with door frames on the outside. Afterwards, we continue with building the peaks on top and in front of the door. Add a box as jump up. You can also use it to stand on while shooting when your gate is open or the China wall is breached. Place window frames for our peaks and continue with door frames and triangles. Wall it up and add 2 ramps, followed by a square hedge and more triangles. Continue with building the turret pod and upper section. Close it off with window frames. Once you're done, you can set in some roofs for peaks and jump ups. Square roofs on the outside, followed by our SEM side pods. Afterwards, you can place the rest of the triangle roofs. Stick to this build order regarding the SEM, otherwise you cannot place the triangle on top. You could also use embrasures for those windows, but I'd like to keep them open so I can jump inside of them for more vision. If you do not own the shipping container DLC, you will have to place the boxes like so. Make a door frame to protect the turret later on. Then we continue with our bedrooms and jump ups into the shell. Now go up 4 door frames before placing the windmill. If you want to have vending machine bunkers, just place an HQM wall next to one of the stone walls. Keep in mind though that the more bunkers, the less vision for the turrets, so I would not use more than 2. Regarding the spikes, the process can be quite tricky and cause headache if you have to remove one, so watch closely how I do it to avoid mistakes. Keep in mind to also close the gaps on top, and by the way, if you've placed your wide gaps correctly, no one can jump through the gaps. Nice! The face is complete once the spikes are placed, and we can move on to the final part of the build. Our core is still out of stone if you have not decided to upgrade it in between. So let's start upgrading. A more realistic scenario than a tutorial is to upgrade the core ongoing. I always try to HQM immediately though if possible, as it saves you a lot of metal frags. Place in 2 chain link doors if you decide to go for a turret in your electricity room. While this may seem like a reduction in raid cost for raiders that go through the door, this will almost certainly make the raid more stressful and difficult for the intruders. Afterwards, upgrade the side walls of your Honeycomb, ensuring that raiders have to spend at least 30 rockets to get into your core. Same goes for the triangles on top, if you've not already done it. It's time to finish the open core-like room, so your group can start moving in. Start by honeycombing the sides. And then place your desired deployables. Fill in your turret pods, make sure to have them close enough to reach them once the chain link is in. Close off the peaks below the turrets and place shotgun traps on the jump ups after you finish the honeycomb, so not like I do it. And to finish it off, place in your chain links. To finalize everything, you can fill in the turrets on the China wall and roof, while filling up the frames with chain link. Use a chain link gate for this turret instead, otherwise you cannot reach it anymore. Place your SAM sights and one more turret if you earlier decided to go for chain links above your bunker. Then replace the doors on your bunker with HQM ones. Fill in the rest of your shell with door frames and put garage doors inside of them. Repeat this process on the first and second level of your base. And lastly, fill in the beds and lockers on your roof and China wall if you have not done it already. Congratulations, the Bloodmoon is complete.